Alrighty, girls, and so, especially Rojo, we're going to read Squanto and the Pilgrim's Read Works. We're going to read this one, and the last one, okay? Okay, Merida. Okay, and so, raise your hand if you want to read first. Snow White, can you read this one for me, please? Sure, Merida. Thank you, Snow White. Go ahead. Alright. Squanto had been enslaved by English explorers. They had brought him to Europe. He had learned English in Europe. Eventually, Squanto had escaped back to his homeland. Good job, Snow White. Thank you for reading with us. No problem. Alright, so, if the Squanto had been enslaved by English explorers, if they had brought him to Europe, how did he learn English in Europe? Squanto had escaped back to his homeland. Good job, Snow White. The correct answer is Squanto had escaped back to his homeland. Thanks, Merida. No problem. And what does a homeland mean? It means from homeland for our houses for our Thanksgiving. And I gotta tell you something real quick, Snow White. And why is the Thanksgiving stuff will be coming up soon? Because we are thankful for Thanksgiving because we will have food for our Thanksgiving. Is that okay? Yes. For our Thanksgiving dinner, I am thankful for everyone, right? Yes. And good job. Thank you for reading with us. No problem. And if you would like to read next, please raise your hand. Hey, Malin, can you read this one for me, please? Sure, Merida. Okay, go ahead. All right. Squanto helped the Pilgrims a lot. Squanto knew the land well. He showed the Pilgrims where to catch fish. He taught them how to plant corn. He helped them find berries to eat. Squanto always helped the Pilgrims talk to different Native American tribes. Thank you, Malin. No problem. All right. If they could plant corn, how do they help them find the berries to eat? Let me guess. If Squanto helped them for the Pilgrims to talk to different Native American tribes, they could catch fish, or if Squanto helped Pilgrims a lot, if they could find berries to eat, it's going to have raspberries or blueberries or blackberries or strawberries or something, right? That's right, Malin. You got correct. And what kind of berries looks like? Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Good job, Malin. You got correct. The correct answer is raspberry, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Thank you, Merida. You're welcome, Malin. Those berries taste really good, right? Yes. Can I read the last one, please? Sure, Snow White. Go ahead. All right. Squanto worked hard to help Pilgrims and Wampanoag with the skills he had. Thank you, Snow White. No problem. All right. If Squanto worked really hard for help for the Pilgrims, why did they help them for Squanto if they could help for the Pilgrims? Because Wampanoag with the skills he had helped, right? That is right, Snow White. Thank you. No problem. What about you, Rojo? Why did he have skills? Because he helped for Squanto work to help them for Pilgrims, and he has skills or something like soft skills or hard skills, right? Yes, you got correct. The correct answer is hard skills and soft skills. Thank you. No problem. Alrighty, let's look to the questions, okay? Alright, girls. We're going to talk about for use the article, the first Americans to answer questions from 1 to 3, okay? Alright. This is called for comprehension questions, okay? Alright. Because we're in school, right? That's right, Merida. Alright. Question number 1 says, who lived in North America before people from Europe came to North America? If you would like to have a question first, please raise your hand. Miss America, who lived in North America before people from Europe came to North America? It's called from Native American story. Good job, Miss America. You got correct. The correct answer is Native American story. Yes, I got it right. Don't you think, Rojo? Yes, you got it right. Thanks, Rojo. No problem. All right. Question number 2 says, how did groups of Native Americans live? Did they live on of the land, or did they off of the land? Snow White, how did the groups of the Native Americans live? Did they live off of the land, or did they on of the land? They lived off of the land. Good job, Snow White. You got correct. The correct answer is they lived off of the land. Thanks, Merida. No problem, Snow White. And for you too, Miss America. Good job for answering my question. Thank you. And thank you too. No problem. So we already did for number 1 and a number 2 for us, right? Right. All right. Now let's look to the page, all right? All right. All right, girls. Question number 3 says, what is this text mostly about? Is it the first people who lived in North America? Or the third people who lived in North America? Or the second people who lived in North America? Please raise your hand if you would like to have a question. All right, Menali, what is this text mostly about? Is it the first people who lived in North America? The second people who lived in North America? Or the third, the people who lived in North America? Do you know which one it is? I know what it says. What is it? It's the first people who lived in North America. Good job, Menali. You got correct. The correct answer is the first people who lived in North America. Thank you so much, Merida. No problem. All right, girls. We have our few more questions left, okay? All right. It says, use the article Squanto and the Pilgrims to answer questions 4 to 6. Question number 4 says, who is Squanto? Rojo, I love you. Raise your hand. Thank you. No problem. Who is Squanto? A Native American who helped the Pilgrims, right? That is right, Rojo. Our correct answer is a Native American who helped the Pilgrims. You did a good job, Rojo. Thank you, Merida. No problem. And how many pages are left? I think we have 2 more left. Oh, okay. Let's look to the page, okay? All right. Okay, we're going to have 5 and 6, okay? All right. Alrighty. Question number 5 says, how did Squanto help the Pilgrims? Do you know which one it is? I know what it says. What is it, Snow White? He taught them how to live off the land. Good job, Snow White. The correct answer is he taught them how to live off the land. You did a good job, Snow White. Thank you. No problem. How do they off the land? Because they want to. Is that what you're talking about? Yes. Thank you, Snow White. Good job for answering my question. No problem. Alrighty. Question number 6 says, what is this text mostly about? Is it Squanto and how he helped the Pilgrims? Or the first Americans and how he helped the Pilgrims? Rojo, do you know which one it is? I know the answer is. What is it? I think it's Squanto and how he helped the Pilgrims. Good job, Rojo. Our correct answer is Squanto and how he helped the Pilgrims. Thank you so much, Rojo. Oh, no. Thank you. No problem. And is there 1 more page left? I think so. Okay. Let's look to the page, okay? All right, I'm supposed so. Girls, what time is it? It's only 12 noon right now. Oh, is it afternoon? I think so. Oh, okay. Well, we have to go home about 5 minutes, okay? Oh, all right. Alrighty. It says, use the article Squanto and the Pilgrims and the First Americans to answer questions 7 to 8. Okay? All right. Especially for you, Rojo. Yes. Okay. It says, question number 7 says, how are the main topics of these 2 texts, similar? Did the both were about Native Americans, or he were about Native Americans? Which one is the main topics of the two texts of similar? Miss America? How are the main topics of these two texts similar? Do you know? They both were about Native Americans. Good job, Miss America. The correct answer is both were about Native Americans. You did a good job, Miss America. Thank you. No problem. Alrighty. We have the last question left, okay? Alrighty. Question number 8 says, how are the main topics of these two texts different? Is it the first was just about Native Americans, the second was just about Native Americans, or the third was just about Native Americans? If you would like to pick a guess, please raise your hand. Mentally, how are the main topics of these two texts different? I know what it says. It says the first was just about Native Americans. Good job, Melanie. You got correct. Our correct answer is the first was just about Native Americans. Yes, I got it right. That's right. You got it right, Melanie. Thank you so much, Merida. No problem. What time is it now? I think it's 12:10. Oh, okay. All right, girls. That's all for the First Americans and Squanto and the Pilgrims, our questions that we have today. Right? Right. Okay. Let's give applause and cheer because we did a good job reading for Squanto and the Pilgrims and the First Americans. Thank you so much, Merida. Okay. All right, girls. We have to get ready to go home because it's already getting late, okay? All right. Listen, the bells are ringing. I think it's time to go home right now. Oh, okay. All right, the class is over, everyone, so we have to go, okay? All right. Phew, that was a closer one. That's the best Beautiful East high school I've ever seen, right, Mei Mei? That is right, girls. Especially for you, Rojo and Malin. Yep, I think so. Me too. Oh, someone's calling me. Let me call him. Yes? Hello, Joshua. How you doing? Oh, is our Thanksgiving coming up? Okay. I'll be right over there, okay? All right. I'll see you a little bit. Bye. Girls, if I can excuse me, I have to go for a Thanksgiving dinner for Joshua, okay? Oh, okay. But don't worry, I'll be fine, okay? All right. And Rojo, I'm gonna be right back soon, okay? I'm not gonna take very much longer, okay? Oh, okay. All right. See you tonight. Okay.